What did Lilith do on her winter vacation?
Not much. Just shopping.
Oh yeah, just shopping around.
Just shopping. Before going back home, I made just a little pit stop in Brightstone.
Are you serious?
I did.
What did you do in Brightstone, Lilith?
Shopping.
What kind of shopping?
I bought some orcs. Oh boy, this is what happens when you leave Lilith alone.
Oh no, it's going to be great. I'm excited for every part of it.
So, Lilith and her free time when no one is around and she's just by herself at the keep.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she has like a few days of this routine where she gets up, she oversees the keep, just see how things are running. And then I guess check on Piztog every now and then, see what he's up to. But in this particular morning, she goes and knocks on Piztog's door earlier than usual.
Oh, what? 1 minute. Let me get my proper form on. And he answers the door in his suave human form. What can I do for you?
We're going to my garden today.
Outside?
Yes. Well, you can't stay in your room all the time. Don't you find it boring?
Well, I know precisely what is trying to kill me here and what isn't. So I would call that safe.
No one will touch you unless I say so.
You're certain of this?
As Lady of the Keep, yes.
Very well. He
goes off.
Follows along with you. He's a little bit hesitant, stepping outside of the crab shack. So look both ways, and away he goes outside, and he follows behind you.
Let's go.
Okay, right behind you.
Goes to the garden for the morning to go pick up some fruits and vegetables or whatever's there. I don't know what I did.
This is your fantasy garden. So This has everything in it that you want to have in it. I'll give you... We got 16 rows. What do you want?
Oh my god, it's official. Okay. We got strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries.
Okay, all the berries.
All them berries.
I'm just going to put all berries.
All berries. Lilith like berries.
I'm so glad that it's recording. Okay. Next.
There's probably a row of grapes that Lilith is hoping will turn into some kind of wine later, but that's going to be a long process.
I imagine the label in front of the grapes is like, Melissa, can you do something with this? Question mark.
I put talk that wine are from grapes. I don't know much else after that.
That's what I've been told. Is it just one row of grapes, or are we doing a couple?
Let's do one row of grapes.
Okay.
And let's get some vegetables. We got some cucumbers. We'll have some carrots. You're gonna learn all the things that I like personally.
Oh no! Look, this is great. This is valuable knowledge. Because eventually there's gonna be like an intercompany dinner, and I'll know what to bring.
Can I grow peanuts?
You can grow whatever you want.
All right, there's some nuts that are growing.
All right, there are peanuts.
Yeah, get them trail mix going for the bar.
I love it. Look, the bar is missing those snack items to have on the counter. And so this is ideal, really.
Awesome.
Got to roast those.
Let's go with wheat so we can bake some stuff.
Some wheat.
Tomatoes. Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Cauliflower.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't approve, but we'll take it.
You know what, Puck? You get to pick the last two.
Oh, I get to pick the last two.
Yeah,
okay.
Pick the last two.
I'm going to say you did one row of watermelons.
Ooh, that's a really good one.
And I'm going to say you did a row of pumpkins because we're going to need pumpkins eventually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and potatoes.
Oh, yes, and potatoes.
Potatoes are very flexible.
Well, we'll get rid of cauliflower and put
Yeah,
potatoes.
get rid of We're gonna have some French fries.
There's a clear bias there. Okay,
Boy.
so that is canonically what is in your garden this season.
All right.
And you go through and you're picking stuff up, and while you're picking things, Piztog, is this not the kind of thing you normally have slaves for?
Piztog, do you approve of slaves?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Would you like to be a slave?
No, of course not. Slaves are lower.
Do you think the people who are slaves enjoy being one?
I've never asked them. I don't think their compliance is necessary to the process.
Today is gonna be quite a fascinating day. Can't wait. And I walk off.
He just goes
Processing what's going on.
Yeah, like this guy's like straight up. He's lawful evil 100% of the way. So all this stuff is foreign to him.
I guess as we walk back to the keep. Piztog,
Yes.
have you ever thought of treating others the way that you would like to be treated?
To get something, I've never had a slave myself, or been a slave. I have avoided it because I imagine it is uncomfortable.
Having your freedom taken away is possibly the worst thing there. And I walk.
He follows behind you. And he
Um,
actually comes up with his own question. He says, is freedom not only for the strong or the clever? If I can destroy you, I can make you my slave. Is that not how it works here?
Here at the keep, the strong protect. And go to the crab shack, knock at the door in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just a minute. I'm just working out the rush here. What can I do for you? Oh, Lilith, what are you doing in my kitchen?
Morning, Cookie. My friend and I are a bit posh, and we are after getting you some fresh vegetables and fruits for the morning, if anyone wants
excellent.
a snack in between.
Oh, I can put these together into some nice things. Thank you so much, Miss Lilith.
Oh, that's not a problem. I heard from another place that you can make certain jams out of these berries.
Oh,
Place-
indeed I can.
You can do that.
I can make quite a few things, if you just let me at it for a little while. You got any requests?
Can you teach us how to cook the bacon and eggs, if it's not so complicated?
Oh, well, I haven't taught anybody in my kitchen for quite some time. But, well, I think I could give you a little lesson.
Fantastic.
It's nothing too complex.
You haven't spoken to Spoonie about me.
So, he sets it up and he gets a skillet out and he throws a little bit of hog fat on the skillet and gets out some bacon and some eggs and begins frying it up. And the whole time he's just talking. So the thing is, you really got to look for the piece. It's not the piece with the most meat, because you got to have a little bit of fat inside. That's where the flavor comes from. If you get all meat, it's going to end up being too dry and unflavorful for everyone. Now, a lot of people like to put a little bit of spice on top of the eggs. Now, I think that's a bit of overhandling, to be honest. You could just do the flip over, and if they want to add their own salt and pepper at the end, well, that's their prerogative.
I can just imagine Lilith poking at it, and it's burning. Is it cooked?
Yeah, normally when the edges go black, you're good.
Oh, Piztog, how are you doing?
Give it a little flip over there. He's like poking at the eggs on the counter. How do you get them in the pan? And the whole thing just goes on like that. To average people. But eventually you end up with 3 plates of bacon and eggs.
Awesome. Is Cookie kind of like office, is now like able to eat with us?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Takes a moment to sits down with you guys and has the bacon and eggs with you guys. And just by the end of it, Piztog's just a mess. There's like egg pieces, like burnt pieces of clothing. Who knows how it happened? It was just a disaster.
Oh, honey.
But we did it ourselves.
You did? Yes.
And tries some of it, and it is edible.
How do you feel?
This is novel.
The word should be proud. Are you proud of yourself?
Oh. I think I might be. This was an enjoyable experience. I don't think it would have been as much fun if I had done it alone.
Yeah. Much more enjoyable with people around. Lilith is gonna look at Cookie. So, I noticed not much is changing, no matter what day I oversee the keep, so I was thinking of going to Waterdeep today, or more to Fufu, maybe both, if I have time. On my way to Fufu, I know Prima Paso is not too far away, and I don't know if Cherry told you or not, but we met an old friend or colleague of yours named Noab.
Noab? Is he still kicking around?
He is.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Such a fine upstart. I remember the first day I saw him with the crew I had out there. Oh, everybody was certain he wouldn't make it. It's good to see he's still kicking around.
Yes, and I thought if you would like to join or to write a letter, since I'll be on my way there, to give to Noab, he think of you as past.
Well, I think I might give you a message to send off to him, too.
All right. Anything you need me to pick up from his mass storage of books that he has?
Oh, is that what he's doing now?
Yes, he has a... Ooh, what is it called? I can only think of library, but I don't know there's another word for it.
It's a book depository. Archives.
The archives.
Well, nothing immediately comes to mind. I carry all my best stories up here.
All right.
But
Nothing...
I'll give you a message for him.
Nothing for Cherry you would like to look over?
Oh, I'm working something special for Jerry.
Okay. I know you didn't want me getting too involved, but I hope you'll reconsider later.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm done with food, and I get up. Come on, Piztog. Much to do today.
We're doing other things?
More things, yes.
Puts things aside. Oh, okay, let's go.
Lovely talk, Cookie. Have a good day. Piztog, are you carrying your books and pen? You quill and ink?
I never leave without them.
Great, because I could use some assistance if you don't mind.
Oh, what?
Keeping records of what people say and whatnot. Is that something you can do?
You would like me to spy on someone?
Not at the moment.
Oh.
I'll let you know.
Okay, then I am just recording what happens then?
What you feel is significant.
Is this something that friends do? Is this a friends thing?
Yes, I do ask for favors. Basically, friends can help each other out can kind of play off of each other's weaknesses and strength. Like whatever you lack in, I can help. Whatever I lack in, you can help me.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Yes, I believe I understand now.
Wonderful. Right. So, I'm not sure where the warp is. I can't remember.
It's
Calazar, I think.
Tower.
Mage Tower. Okay. Yeah. Do I need Calazar to?
No, MT1 can open it up for you.
MT1. Okay, great. I have one question to MT1 as well.
He's got everything attuned there. Anything that is in a safe place is attuned and ready to go.
MT1, do we also have a warp over in Primo Passo or Motofufu?
I'm afraid we do not. Most of our way gates are within the continental Sword Coast.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I will talk to Cherry if she has her ship yet.
I believe it is still being rectified.
Do we have anything to travel to someplace long distance like Motofufu?
It would be possible to hire a ferryman or perhaps another traveling ship at the docks in Waterdeep.
Okay.
So, where are you going to?
I'm going to Waterdeep.
All right. Portal opens up in Waterdeep, and you enter into the basement of the Knights of Avalon Knights Manor home in Waterdeep, and you can immediately hear hammers and saws.
What? Hello?
Yeah, put that wall up over there, and be careful of those scaffoldings. They're still a little broke.
Pardon? What's going on here?
The two goons that Kashano had after his underground trip are directing work crews along with the reinstantiated Walter, who can take a corporeal form here.
Oh.
And Walter comes up and he says, "Pardon, madam, we are restoring the manor home to some semblance of civility."
Have we met?
Oh, I don't believe we've met formally, although I have seen you. He kind of looks around. I am the house butler for the Avalon Knights Academy Manor home. Sadly, I am deceased, but my spirit lingers and can take a physical form here.
Kind of poke? Is it physical?
It's cold. It's cold to the touch, and it feels kind of tingly, like when your hand falls asleep. But you poke him.
Oh, well.
Pardon. Part of unlife, I'm afraid.
Ooh, well.
But okay. I have seen you around the keep. In the ethereal plane, we can look in on the prime material.
Oh, all right. I'm assuming the construction here is getting paid for, but I think I think Zelos was supposed to be putting some money in here.
Yes, we did receive some money for the reconstruction from Zelos. Any additional costs we are communicating directly with the keep for.
Okay. All right. Well, at least Zelos is holding his end of the bargain. Oh, I don't even know what to call that situation we put them through. We put him in a corner, but it don't matter as long as he's keeping his word.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, didn't have to. But anyways, you two are doing quite well here.
Yes. It is
How-
nice. It is nice to be settling back into my old duties, madam. There had been no one at the Academy House for many, many years. And it is not that I do not like the keep. It's that this is my station. And any butler worth his salt must man his station.
Tell me, how many people do you think could stay here?
The house is equipped with 8 bedrooms, 2 master bedrooms, 6 guest bedrooms, an extensive field facility in the basement with equipment, research potential, magical items, that kind of things, and a state-of-the-art kitchen, along with a beautiful sitting room, library, and a meeting hall.
That basement?
Yes.
Magical items?
Yes.
Ooh. May I go see? I did not see this coming. If you want me to wait, I can wait. I feel I'm getting dibs at the moment. I don't have anything.
Madam, I apologize. It is not fit for viewing currently. Once the manor house had fallen into disrepair, I am ashamed to say that the magical item Shay has been scattered. But with the help of Mr. Riley and Mr. Jonesy, we are tracking things down and ensuring the full inventory is returned. But I will notify you as soon as it becomes available.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess if you find yourself in a bit of more of a pinch, then you need assistance, just don't be afraid to let us know.
Oh, I will send Mr. Riley or Mr. Jonesy. Outside of this place, I return to my incorporeal form. Be unable to communicate, I'm afraid.
Walter, you don't discriminate, right?
Madam?
Okay, that tells me everything. Good. Okay. You might get a pair of extra guests today.
Oh, well, I dare say I may be unfit to receive them, but I'll certainly do my best.
The conditions will definitely be better than where they're currently at when they come here, so do not worry.
Very well. I shall prepare a pot of tea.
Piztog,
Yes.
remind me after I see if I can speak to Lady Silverhand to go back to the keep, pick up some funds.
He writes
That's
down
such
a notebook.
Situations like this, I just think much too quickly and ahead of time, and I forget I need to go back and do some things, so I like to
Right.
avoid these problems.
He writes down Rob Keep.
Not... I'm looking over, can I see it?
If you peek over his shoulder, you can see what he's written down. He's like, Rob Keep.
You're not exactly robbing your own money, so...
Oh, my mistake. Withdraw. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm learning.
Baby steps. Okay. Okay. Well, I just remind myself what situation I was in when I was out, so I have no room to think of you less. And I walk.
Oh, all right. Then it just goes along with you.
And yeah, this was probably unprofessional, but Lilith is gonna go to Lady Silverhand and knock on the door.
Currently, and I feel bad because this kind of feels like blocking, but it's what's happening.
Okay, no, it's fine. If it's something that needs to be saved, that's totally fine.
Lady Silverhand is currently on a diplomatic trip to Neverwinter to speak with Lord Neverember.
Okay.
But the woman at the check-in desk says, if you'd like, I could schedule a future meeting for when she returns.
I guess if she's available to assist with another lady that would like to know what a lady is supposed to do. I'm an up-and-coming lady, so...
I have a suggestion for you. Lady Silverhand. She took lessons in her youth.
Oh.
And there is someone in Waterdeep. She is the best etiquette teacher around. Her name is Miss Rarita St. Germain.
Rarita.
Yep. That's what her name is.
I can't wait to butcher this later when I forget
No,
and
that's-
try to
that's
make it up.
That's a reference, and only a few people are going to get it. But that's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I am not one of them. Piztog, take notes. I don't remember names well.
Rarita St. Germain. What are we doing? Is this...
We're going to make an
He
appointment.
kind of whispers, is this a shakedown?
Shake down? No. Darling, this is just me trying to learn how to do my job properly.
Classes? Then?
Yes.
Classes.
Yes. Classes.
Okay. Got it.
Fantastic. All right, well, thank you very much. And I guess I'll go make an appointment.
Very well. So, there is her boutique.
Mm-hmm.
She operates like a dress shop.
Okay.
And outside, there's just a symbol, and it's 3 blue diamonds
Okay.
just on the sign.
Fancy.
You come in, and she's somewhat pale, but her hair is like a bright purple,
Mm-hmm.
and it's long, and it does this like this complex curl at the end.
More curly than mine.
Well, I mean, a little bit like that. Like it goes straight, and then at the ends it does this curl. But it curls up quite a bit, like the whole thing. You're not sure what she's using, but I mean, it's got incredible hold. And she is working on a dress currently. She's, come right in, darling. Please have a seat. I'm just working on the latest lineup. What can I do for you?
Ooh. Okay, seeing the dress, I'm sure it's fancy looking.
Oh yes, it's very nice, and there's all kinds of inlays with beautiful gemstones throughout. And
I don't do this often. I need to input this more, but Lilith's tail is wagging of happiness.
I love it. I want this to be a bigger part of season 2. Now then, Rarita is working on a dress, and she's... Have a seat, darling. I'll be with you just in a moment. I apologize. I've got so many dresses to make.
Oh my, this is Lovely.
Oh, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They're simple gowns to more sportier outfits, but they're all completely beautiful.
And I touch a material without asking, be like, is this silk?
Oh, yes, absolutely. The finest I can get my hands on, I'm afraid.
Ooh. And, we're going to have to talk.
It's a dreadfully long trip out there to get the stuff, but once you get it, it's absolutely marvelous, darling. You can't go with anything else.
I'm curious. Do you normally go out there yourself, or do you hire someone to get the ingredients for you?
Oh, I have a friend that I usually go out and do these things with. You can't get by without friends in this world, as certain you know.
I look at Piztog and smile.
He's like...
Agreed.
He scribbles in his notebook.
What kind of friend is this now?
Oh, I have a number of friends that I go out and do these kinds of things with. They're always ready to lend me a hand. I have a friend who's particularly good at finding gems, and we all just refer to him by his nickname, Spike.
We need to talk business.
Oh, of course.
Later. Oh.
Absolutely, darling. I'm always open to a new opportunity. I was hoping to open a new shop up in Neverwinter at some point. But I've got so much work to do here, I need someone else to manage it. But anyways, enough about that. You've come all this way. What can I do for you?
I was trying to remember, because you
and as you're trying to remember, his dog leans into you and like shows you the note that says class.
Classes. I need Piztog.
and when you say classes and you read it off the note, he's like, he's just like a little pleased with himself.
Etiquette classes, if you will. I am an up and coming lady.
Oh, darling, you must be joking.
Why
You're
do you say
positively
that?
fabulous. Why would you need any additional classes? Why, I thought for certain you were just very well trained. I thought you were here for another fabulous dress, my dear.
I mean, I can dress the part, but I would like to be more politically trained, as well as, I guess, knowing proper behaviors in other countries I may go visit.
Oh, you need diplomacy, darling. You're talking about diplomacy.
Yes. Basically, I am the, as I said, lady of the keep, of the face. So I need to be best on my behavior, basically showing my best foot forward.
Oh, but you must excuse me. I apologize. I haven't done a proper introduction. I am Marita Saint Germain, and you are?
Well, there you go. I am terrible at these things. I always seem to forget to introduce myself.
Please.
I am Lilith.
It is my mistake entirely. And she takes your hand. It is a pleasure to meet you, Lady Lilith, darling. It is a pleasure to see you here.
Pleasure.
I must say, you certainly are farther along than you give yourself credit for, my dear. I dare say we wouldn't need much more than a simple brush up, a little polish.
Yes. Like I said, I mean, I know the etiquette in certain countries or cities, but the more I go exploring, I would like to be more, well, knowledgeable when I speak to certain ladies or lords from certain cities.
I see. Well, dearest, there is a thing that I can teach you.
Mm-hmm.
It is an ability to read the situation and know the absolute best way to tackle any interaction.
You mean be insightful?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, this bodes poorly. The diplomat's insight. Yes, I can see it now. Well, darling, I can certainly give you some assistance with that. But first, I've got to finish these dresses. You will allow me to take care of this for you, of course.
Yes, it doesn't have to be today. We can schedule it probably next week. I'm planning to be out of town for a little bit.
Oh, no problem at all, darling. I'll have it all done up in no time. You say you are at the Avalon
Yeah.
Nights?
Yes, Lady of the Keep, Avalon Nights.
Yes, I will send contact for you immediately. I believe I've got just the thing to help you out with your problem.
Fantastic. And I'm looking at her dresses. I'm just like, we're planning to open our academy soon. So we'll have new potential clients, if you will, adventurers
So
that may
you'll
need
need school uniforms.
school uniforms, things that will get them ready for basic training, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I'm not much of an armorer, I'll tell you straight up.
You're right.
I can assist with magical garb, if you know any casters and that kind of thing. I'm pretty skilled at that sort of thing. I always put a little bit of the weave into my weave, darling, as they say.
Oh, you are right. Yes, yes. Wizard. Cat. Piztog? Cat. Just say cat. Remind me when we get back.
Cat. Got it.
Okay. Well, Madame, if you, by any chance, have anyone that is looking for a job that can do at least half the decent work that you are doing, looking for a weaver at our place, would be quite helpful.
Well, darling, certainly there's no one who can do it quite like me, of course. But I will certainly keep you guys in mind if I have any special things that you need done. And certainly if you need any work, I'll be available for you.
True, you're not too far away, so that works.
Well,
But if you are having a friend that needs a job, we are looking.
very well.
Hmm.
I will send whoever I can in your direction. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you, Lady Lilith of Avalon Keep.
A pleasure. And just make sure it's just the best. And I go. Give her a little bit of a nudge of what Lilith is talking about with
yeah. Just,
etiquette.
yeah. Oh, she just goes right back to work. This is great.
Oh my
All right.
gosh. Okay. Yeah. Back to the keep I go.
All right. Follows along. She was really nice. We didn't even pay her.
You don't have to pay someone to talk to them, Piztog.
She didn't seem to want anything from us. She was just nice.
Yes, she was nice.
Is that normal?
Well, when you're a retailer and you're looking for someone or a teacher of a sort, you definitely want to be hospitable to a potential student or client. So she's nice, yes. Whether she was sincere about it, I don't know.
Oh.
Irregardless.
Oh, that makes it easier. Okay.
Hmm.
He just writes down probably fake.
Oh, this is the first pair up ever.
He's got no barometer for this shit. Like it's like, all right, yeah, I guess she was probably faking it. All right, you guys make it back to the keep.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I am supposed to say cat.
Yeah, Yes, cat. Empty one. Empty one.
Yes, Lady Lilith. What can I do for you?
Any chance is Cat here?
No. After the battle, she spent some time with Penn, but
Okay.
she then said that she needed to return to her schooling.
Damn.
I believe
Okay.
she's at Candle Keep.
Do we have a warp there?
I'm afraid we do not, although we should set one up.
Yes, we do. Oh dear. Okay. Well, then. Time's wasting. I still need to get to Mutafufu. Can you send a letter to her?
Certainly.
Or do I need to tell somebody else this?
No, I can put it together for you.
Okay, great. It will go like this. Dear Cat, we have a position of opportunity for you to take a position here as a teacher. Therefore, you get to exercise what you've learned, as well as learning to... Oh dear, I'm not good at this. Auntie One, you can improvise.
I will draft a former offer letter for her.
See that you will. Oh dear, being a lady is gonna be harder than I thought. It's so much easier to intimidate people, I swear.
Okay, good. Whew.
What?
I was concerned that it would be weird for me to think that.
Well, I mean, that's where our
This-
skill lies, apparently.
This seems overcomplicated.
Yes. Right, I'm overcomplicating it. Yes. Right. Cat, opportunity to work here, and done.
All right. Dear Cat, you want M for teaching, yes? That's a question mark. That's what the letter says. But with Cat, she'll probably just read it and perfectly understand it and be like, yeah, okay.
All right, next. Need to withdraw some cash.
Okay. How much do you need?
It's a good question. I need to go talk to Cherry.
Okay, let's go talk to Sherry.
Talking to Cherry. Where is she?
She's drinking with some of her crew members. Ah, there you are, my little apprentice. Have some drinks with me.
Are you drunk?
No. Yes. Well, I haven't been able to be with my husband for quite some time, and he does bring the good stuff.
He certainly does. Were you trying his mead by any chance?
Oh, I wasn't talking about the mead, but that is really good too.
Oh.
What can I do for you?
Oh, Cherry, you're lovely as ever. Question. I'm planning to go to Motofufu to do some shopping there, and also stop by at Brightstone. Mm-hmm. I was curious. What do the slave orcs cost?
Oh, they're cheap.
Are they?
Oh, indeed. Depending on what you are looking for, they can be as low as 5 gold pieces, as high as maybe 50 if they are very big and strong.
Oh my. Convenient for me, but insulting for them.
Orcs breed very... They have a lot of children.
Huh. Hey, Cherry, what is your stance on slavery there?
I am opposed to it. Unlike most Drow, I do not appreciate slavery, although I was sold into it before, so I might have a bias.
Cherry, serious talk right now.
Of course. Well, you don't think I'm being serious?
Giddy you are. But this I need you to really consider.
Very well. What would you like?
When you get your ship, the Black Cherry 2.0, I want to go back to Brightstone and free them all.
Ah, you want to be the breaker of chains?
The chain breaker, yes.
That sounds crazy. But I imagine I'll have a little bit of cabin fever by the time I finally get my ship back. So, sounds like a fun first mission.
Yes.
I'll show you the secret entrance to the slaves.
Secret entrance.
Yes, there was a place some slaves escaped many years back since they never closed it up. They're certain the spirits are broken enough that they will not try again. But he's a little hole. Maybe we make it a bit wider.
Whew. Exciting things are coming.
Aha!
Season
Indeed.
2.
I'll be into causing a little bit of trouble. I've been here for too long.
Yeah,
Also, the bed is warm and the company is good.
Oof. Okay, so I guess I will grab one of, not Cherry's, but one of the crew members' drink.
Okay.
And take a swig from it, like I'm
All right.
part of the team. Slam the thing back down. We're like, cheers, everyone.
Yeah!
Cherry, when I get back from Motofufu, we need to continue the training, please.
But of course, I've enjoyed my vacation so far. But it'll be good to sharpen up the old skills.
Excellent.
Perhaps I'll be so rusty you can take me down.
Wouldn't that be something?
So
get
you
too
can be the pirate queen then.
I was thinking of a new name.
Well, you have to earn it.
Siren of the Seas.
Oh,
think?
that is a fine name. Good name for a ship. I may have to steal it.
Oh, well, now we have something to fight about.
Then you will draw your sword on me, but for now I drink. And
Okay.
I will see you later. Good luck on your quest.
All right. Then that's it for today. Let's be on our way back to Waterdeep, get a boat, go to Motofufu.
Cape boats. Motofufu. Waterdeep.
After picking up money.
After getting the money. All right, how much are you getting?
How many rooms did Walter say was in the other house?
He said that there are 8 rooms. There are 2 master bedrooms and 6 guest quarters.
Okay, 8 orcs. No, can do more. They can share a bed. It's a master bedroom.
Mhm.
We can do 12.
Okay.
So I only need like 200 gold then, don't I?
Depending on how many...
Orcs.
What, depending on
War
the,
type.
depending on the quality of orcs you want to buy.
depending on the going rate for sentient beings.
This is the most shameful shopping experience I'm getting Lilith.
But we're gonna.
Okay, well, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, Lilith is gonna take 800
Okay.
because I can't remember.
Probably
how...
need a little bit to pay the boatman too.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's the boat, and then how much did it cost to get the rope? I haven't forgotten. I'm picking that up now. I feel
To get the rope.
silly not getting it.
Which rope was it?
It was the rope that lets you go to another room. Like I was like, oh, I don't need that. I have tiny hut.
The rope trick. Yeah.
Mhm. But I'm just like,
rope.
why did I do that? I can totally get a different spell now. Bard's got a lot of fun stuff.
I can't remember, but we'll just say you get it, and I'll look back in the episode and deduct that much.
All right, then we're just gonna say I brought X amount of gold.
Yeah, we'll say you brought X amount of gold. I'm gonna be making adjustments to everyone's gold tonight because there are operating costs that were paid in the time that you guys were away. Plus, you guys had to rebuild a few things from the damage from the attack.
Yeah, there's that too. I can't wait for them to come back and see orcs.
Lilith, Jobetta has returned, and now that everything's settling down, you have a moment to talk to her about your new hires.
I like to imagine that she walks up and sees Lilith being raised on one of the orcs' shoulder as they all cheers and we drink. I wave my hand up and be like, who am I again? And they're like, War Chief, War Chief.
There are orcs now. Look, you could lodge those orcs at the keep.
Isn't the keep full?
No.
How much room do we have there?
You technically got tons of room. You guys just haven't built the buildings for it yet. I'm sure that Ogbog and Wormspit would be happy to get some orcs on the team.
Yeah. Again, X amount of gold.
All right. We can add orcs to your current workforce at the academy. And they'll certainly have a much better life here.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure, depending on what quality orc I get, they can totally help build things more.
Absolutely. So, and they're better fighters.
Yay!
Way better fighters in a pinch. Okay, so.
I am a bard. I use my voice so others will fight for me.
Yes, this is exactly, that's being a bard in a nutshell. All right. So, now, you head out to Waterdeep. Piztog close behind you. Make your way to the docks. There's a number of different boats. Some are going to Primo Passo. Some are going to the Kingdom in Motofufu. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, we'll work our way down. We'll go to Primo Passo, Motofufu, then Brightstone.
All right. Okay, so Primo Passo. You get to the small town of Primo Passo. Much as you remember it.
Okay. I want to kind of roleplay just a little bit on our way sailing to Primo Passo because I know there's a couple days.
Certainly. You have some time on the ship.
Hey, Piztog.
Yes.
You can read Infernal, yes?
Of course. Abyssal as well. That's some contracts are in Abyssal. It depends if it's a devil or a demon. But devils.
What's wrong with devils?
They're horrible. What isn't wrong with them?
Yeah, I thought I had an interest for devils. Never mind.
No, devils, look. Devils and demons, we don't get along.
Oh, well then. Interesting.
Yeah. Two sides of the infernal coin.
Why am I the exception?
You're not a devil.
Okay. Okay. I won't question that then. How about Orc? Do you speak Orc? Actually, just to answer me this, how many languages can you speak?
Yeah, he just knows Abyssal and Infernal. That's all he's got. I know Common, Abyssal, and Infernal.
Okay. Okay.
So, any other interactions on the boat ride?
Well, I would like to, just let me know if I should save it for season 2 or not,
Okay.
ask Piztog about the document that I have that's an Infernal, that's from the Citadel, where I heard a voice that said soon. Is that a thing I can do here, or save it?
Now, you can do that here.
I can do that here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you wanna go back to that room and look at that book, or
Yeah, while we're sailing and whatnot,
Okay.
we have our own quarters, maybe? I don't know.
all right?
Okay, and I'm basically telling Piztog, like, I will pull out the Infernal contract thing from the Citadel and be like, yeah, I have another favor to ask you as a friend.
Of course.
When I was holding this paper, this document or whatever this is, I heard a voice saying soon. What's going on with this document, these papers, this infernal nonsense I can't read?
Takes a look at them. There's nothing unusual about these documents.
Then why did I hear a voice, Piztog?
It could have been that whoever is holding your document, your contract currently, was reaching out to you.
So it has nothing to do with these papers. He could have done that anytime, anywhere.
Perhaps reading Infernal made the link stronger.
I can't read Infernal.
Perhaps the attempt or the proximity to it.
I pick up a few words here and there. Barely anything. Anything here you think of importance that's any different?
A lot of it is rudimentary Infernal contract law.
So many papers. I got too many papers. What was I doing?
Oh yeah, no, it's tons of stuff.
I got way too many. I'm digging too much. I should just mess up somewhere just for funsies.
You're too deep. All right.
I'm
no,
in
it's
too
fine.
deep. The fun part's where you mess up.
Absolutely. That's the
All right.
best part.
Oh yeah. All right. If there's nothing essential that I should know,
Nothing much can be gleaned from here. Although do try to refrain from reading Infernal documents out loud. Sometimes it can thin the veil between the hells and the prime material.
noted. Piztog?
Yeah?
Since you'll be sticking around, I'm assuming,
That-
can you teach me Infernal?
Oh. Sure.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Of course.
I don't have a lot of skills except how to shoot a bow or swordplay, so I don't know. Do you need to learn how to fight, defend?
Oh, no, I can turn invisible and sting people. I'm good.
Sting?
Yes.
I'm looking around behind him.
Well, you can't see the tail now in this form, but I do have a brutal sting.
Ooh. All right. Okay. Huh. Good. And time passes and we get there.
Okay. One awkward boat ride later, and you are in Primo Paso.
Okay. I will go drop off the letter to Noah.
Okay.
Anyways. Perfect. All right. Then, yeah, Motofuku.
All right. And what are we doing here?
See if the queen will see me? Blocked.
I'm
Access
deciding.
denied. I want to tell you what I'm just gonna ask
Okay.
if she has anyone that's looking for a job to be a teacher.
She has anyone who's looking for a job to be a teacher, specifically for what?
We're really open right now. I'm trying to open the academy just a little bit.
No, and she says that if she can find anybody who would be interested in being an instructor there, she will send them your way.
Cool. Puck's putting on the list like things to prepare for season 2.
Oh, this is all part of it. This is all good.
Okay. Well, then, just casual conversation. Just, how are you doing? Make small talk, right? Okay, bye.
The meeting isn't long because she does have her own, like, princess things to do, like queen things to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, what can I do for you? Assistance with this. Okay, we can provide that. I'll send word for you as soon as I can. And then, okay, where are we headed to next?
Brightstone.
All
Oh,
right.
no, wait.
Oh,
Where can I go pick up sleeping darts? I should have
sleeping
asked.
darts.
Yeah. Or sleeping pills, sleeping things.
Something to make people sleep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fuck, you're like, oh dear.
Actually,
Season 2, they find Lilith in jail in Brightstone.
Whistle Whip could probably whip that up for you, actually.
I need it now. Unless we're gonna retcon it. Yeah.
All
I
right.
forgot.
Who are you gonna put to sleep? Oh God, what is this? Okay,
I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to do something. It's not gonna be just a shopping episode.
Okay, well, we're gonna do this. All right, you got them. We'll see. You got them from Whistle Whip.
Okay, retconning, yay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I'm trying to be prepared for whatever's happening next. Brightstone. We show up and taking a look. You can quickly describe, are the orcs chained up? Or no?
They are generally chained up in the area in the base of the crack of the city.
Okay.
So the way the city is formed is it goes into the mountain, and there's this massive chasm that runs through the center of the streets, and there's metal grating over top of it, and you can see orcs at work down there in the mines.
How many do I see?
Hundreds.
We're gonna need a bigger keep. Taking a look at the scene. And we're back here.
This is bad?
Do you want to be locked up like that?
No.
Then that's bad. How do you feel seeing them like that? If you were next to them chained up.
Not very good.
What else?
I would like not to be a slave.
Okay.
So I should not want them to be slaves. Is that correct?
I pat him in the face like this. We're getting somewhere with you. I'm so proud. Normally I do fake smiles, but this is genuine right here. You're making me happy, Piztog.
Oh, good. I like that.
You do? My tail wags.
I do.
This is good. And I mumble to myself, saying like, Geppetto won't have to do anything to you now. All right. Well, let us, I guess, find out who we need to talk to about this, this slavery business. I go walk around, talk to people in the stores. Oh, okay.
A number of different slave shops around.
Wait, you're saying not one person owns this?
No, this appears to be a slave economy.
Shit.
That complicates things.
Yeah, for my other plan, which I'm fine that we're doing it now, because I could... Okay. I can do this. How many sleeping darts did he give me?
He gave you 10.
Ooh. I'm gonna ask around and just be like, hi, I was curious to know who do I speak to who are selling orcs?
Oh, there's a couple that are different slave traders on Main Street.
Who do you like?
Oh, well, I've purchased several from Orden's Orc Labor.
Orden's Orc Labor.
Yeah.
Several, you say?
Yeah, so they're pretty good. They've pulled up some fine metals for me.
Wow. Okay. Yep. All right. That's great. That's great. Good for you. I can't wait.
A sound investment. I've gotten quite the return.
Fantastic. I am looking for a nice, sturdy orc to help out.
Well, he's got some sturdy ones there.
All right.
Some of the kids you can get at a discount, too, if you don't mind raising them up a little bit.
I'm curious. What happens to the ones who can't work? The elderly.
Menial tasks, or even the weakest orc can swing a pick. And, I mean, if they perish in the work, there's plenty more to replace them.
All right, then. Thank you so much. I will be on my way. And as we walk towards to wherever that establishment he mentioned, I'd go to Piztog and be like, I thought they were all owned by one, business owner. All these small businesses here.
I would say that it is likely that most of this population owns orc slaves.
Well, I've got a couple of sleeping darts.
I think it might take more than that.
Well, not if I can sway the owner, pickpocket his key, hand it to you, and you go invisible. I was hoping I just needed one freaking key and we can make copies of it, but...
Bloody uprising, eh?
Well, I wasn't plotting something so bloody. I was thinking
We could
along the...
arm the strongest ones, then they could break off their own chains. Ensure that they have a proper route out into the streets. And then chaos and disorder. Lopping of heads.
I'm trying to prevent unnecessary deaths.
Oh. How many is unnecessary?
Zero, Piztog. I would like 0 people dead.
Oh. Then I wouldn't use the sleeping darts. Well, it's just that the best way to free the slaves would be to allow them a safe passage out of where they work. That is where they are least guarded. Their work is a prison, so there are no guards to savage them there. And that would eliminate the conflict.
We need Cherry's ship so we can have him board somewhere safely.
Yes, it is unlikely that they'll be happy to see their commodities go.
What do you think of this plan? Once Cherry has her ship, we get the keys.
Mm-hmm.
We take a few orcs, we leave. But when we come back, I make a distraction. And you and the rest of the team who has these keys can go and unlock them.
The fighting pits.
I'm sorry, what?
The fighting pits.
What about the fighting pits?
Everyone goes to the events. If you have a very good headliner, everyone will be at the fighting pits, and the orcs will be working in the quarry. There will be the least amount of population going on, and it will be the best time to liberate the orcs. But you need a spectacular fight to ensure to maximum capacity.
Then we'll just get Radan again.
And then at that point, really, the keys are somewhat unnecessary as long as you can provide some kind of escape route out of the work area. Orcs are strong. They can be essentially liberated.
You're telling me that they can break their own chains?
With the correct weapons, I'm sure. Not all cages are made of steel and stone.
All right, then. Well, then we'll take the safer route today. Pick up some orcs.
All right.
And
And
see what they
imagine-
have to say.
Yes, they could. They will likely be able to tell us about the slavery operation and how it functions. With more of their knowledge from the inside, we'll be better equipped.
Maybe I should get an orc from each business owner.
That would cover the largest amount. If you get an older one from each one, it would have knowledge of all of their inner workings.
All right. Let's do that then.
Very well.
Go and try to do the bard thing, haggle, get money, get that orc.
So, you get a total of 20 orc slaves.
There's 20 businesses? I was
Yeah.
thinking 10.
This is a city. You acquire 20 orcs. But
If there's any like sad child, Lilith is gonna have a broken heart and probably get a.
Well, okay, they don't have them on display because that makes people think about what's actually happening. It's not like a department store where they're like hanging on shelves.
All right, tell me the worst thing that Lilith saw, because I'm wondering, like, am I gonna get Lilith heated or not?
Well, that's the thing. You didn't see much of anything because the way the operations are set up is
I don't get to pick.
It's a clean storefront, and you're given a menu.
A menu?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you select from the menu, and then you get your org, and if you're dissatisfied with it, you can return it for another one.
How am I supposed to go and actually like test it? Poke the muscle.
Well, that's why the return policy.
I have a return policy?
You do. All right. So you've acquired a pile of orcs, and you have solicited many people to go teach at the keep.
And I didn't steal one key.
You didn't steal one key, but
I was really thinking about
in the end, you won't have to.
I guess. I was really ready to be like, I'm going to charm things up in the most horrible way possible. I'm going to have fun.
I don't want you to get arrested in your solo one shot. You got to prep. You can't just one girl army this. Go in and be like, orcs, you are free! And then be like, they probably won't kill any elves when they get out. It's like, buildings are falling over, people are running through the streets. It's like, oh, right. They're probably upset. They're probably mad about the slavery. Fuck. This is just like
I knew I forgot something.
Right. Like, I mean.
No. I forgot to get like this piece of paper and orc. Oh, which I can get from one orc that I bought.
Yeah. Actually, one of the orcs that you bought does speak English.
Okay, great.
He speaks common.
All right. I want to see if this. We see them walking around, egg slurves. Orc slaves, right? We see them running around. They're not all hidden behind scenes.
Most of them during the day are in the pits, and it's difficult to get a good idea of them. You just see the flashes of sparks.
So I can't get close to any orc slave.
No.
Doesn't like one person have like an orc slave to carry their tray or some shit?
That's not what they're for.
Damn it. I got it.
Okay.
I can work this. Okay.
All right, let's see what you got.
I want the orc to teach Piztog in orc. So when he goes invisible, he can tell one orc and they can spread it around. When the siren calls, your chains will fall.
Okay.
Their go time.
He immediately teaches that phrase.
Okay.
He does exactly as you tell him, and he says, yes, mistress.
Who called me mistress?
The orc.
Okay, thought so. I was like, wasn't Piztog. Nah, never will. I will keep up the thing like very, very good. Now, where's Piztog? Did he come back?
He actually, after he learns the phrase, he turns into his little imp form in like a dark alleyway.
Wouldn't it be easier to be invisible?
And he says, I can fit through the holes easier in this form. And then he turns invisible and he goes on his way.
Okay. I knew I was going to set up some kind of chess piece. I'm like, I'm going to have something.
No, look, you can have whatever you want.
I can't wait till I do my shit and then shit just blows up and everyone's like, what's happening?
Oh God, it's so terrible. The orcs are everywhere. They're so mad. What are they so mad about?
Lilith's just like happy and giddy, like, did it!
I am the breaker of chains. All right. So, yeah, that goes on, and he comes back, and he says, mission accomplished.
Fantastic.
Turns back into his human form.
All right, I think we have most of our chess pieces set up. Strategize a little more with our new... I'm looking around to see if there's anyone near me. If there's someone near...
There's elves kind of bustling about. And...
Okay, I say slaves.
Okay.
Let's take our products home.
All right.
Everyone, come with. Gonna need a big boat.
So you managed to get them out, and are you going to take them straight home?
I think traveling around with 20 orcs is a bad idea.
Yeah, that's not like I wouldn't like go to town. Like
I'm a badass lady. I'm just like, yeah, no one mess with me. I got 20 guards. I should just do that. All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, we get back to the keep, and as soon as we get back to the keep, if they have any chains on them, I yell for Cookie.
All right.
And anyone else that could break these chains.
All right. Bart comes out and breaks off all the chains. All right, dude. No more chains for you guys.
All right, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I need to get you new names.
They're all very confused. The one that can speak common kind of looks around and he says, "Mistress, I am called Blacktooth."
Blacktooth.
Yes.
May I see your teeth?
He shows us, and he has one tusk that's all black.
I see. That's where you got your name. Anyways, thaumaturgy. Excuse me, everyone. Everyone.
People gather around.
And I float up so people can see me
right.
with my shoes. I would like you all to welcome your new companions. Blacktooth, if you could inform all your orc friends or family. This is going to be your new home, and you are not slaves here. Of course, if you don't want this to be your home, you can go be on your way. But what I'm trying to say is that you're a free man, a free orc. Just free. But I also want to inform you that when I have my team together again, I plan to visit Brightstone and free more of your men and women and children and elders and sick ones and any orc there that are in chains.
He looks confused.
I understand. This is a lot to process. But here, you don't have to call me by mistress. My name is Lilith Singer. I am the lady of the keep. And well, I guess you can choose your lodging, where you want to sleep. You can go over there at the crab shack. That's Cookie over there. He is the cook. He can whip you up any food if you're hungry. We have jobs here if you like one, something steady. We do need people who can help build more homes. There's a lot of opportunity for you to do something with your life here.
And Blacktooth takes a moment and he goes to the rest of the orcs. And he speaks to them all in Orcish.
And I added, we're also an academy, so we do teach. If you're looking to be a fighter or a blacksmith, and I'm just like pointing examples.
And then they're not even really listening to you, but you're still going on and they're just like talking amongst themselves in Orcish.
Yeah, I can see Lil just turning around and
just
slapping
like
her
going
hands
on.
And be like, and we have that, and we have this,
we have these
and
things,
that.
and there's all this cool stuff. And
Please don't eat the kobolds. Watch out for them gremlins.
And they
Someone yells out, "Goblins!" Of course.
turns around and he says, You will help us liberate our brothers and sisters.
Yes. I don't believe in slavery.
Orcs are dangerous to elves, and they must be culled if they become dangerous.
Much like humans think that tieflings are dangerous. Or at least some humans. Well, over here,
You are
we
being
don't.
truthful.
If you wish, we could wait for the cleric to arrive and cast a truth spell, and you will know for certain. But I am being truthful. And I go close to him. Close enough so no one can really see. And I pull up my sleeve. As one was once a prisoner, and what you're going through, I want to break those chains. And free your men and women, your family. I roll it back up.
He turns back and he has another conversation in Orcish. And eventually all of the orcs are chanting and pumping their fists, chanting something in Orcish as they surround you.
I think we did good today, Piztog. How are you feeling?
Very strange. I feel a warmth.
That's good.
I've never felt this way before. I feel I didn't acquire anything for myself. I didn't gain in power or influence, and I didn't get any new contracts, but
You got that new top hat, so don't say you didn't get anything out of it.
I did. It's very nice, actually.
You also
I
got
just-
something else.
What?
The orc's gratitude.
I
We did that, Piztog.
What are they saying to you?
I don't understand orc, but by their cheers, I do believe they're on our side.
Blacktooth kind of overhears this and he says, they are calling you war chief. They are praising you as the Lady of Broken Chains.
Oh, this is exciting. Well, Blacktooth, I curtsy. It is a pleasure. And I welcome you to your new home, if you so wish it to be.
We have decided that we will stay until the rest are liberated. And then we will decide where our home is.
Fair enough. Well now, I yell, Cookie!
I'm coming. What's with the clapping?
Well, I'm sure you've noticed our new members in the family.
Oh, they're a hearty lot. I got some old orc recipes I could work up.
And I think tonight is a means for celebration.
Absolutely. We'll have a little party. A little shindig.
Bring out that mead.
Indeed.
I'm sure the orcs can handle it.
Maybe just a few. Some of the heartier ones, maybe.
Lil's gonna try and join in and have a swig of that mead. She's never had it. I always succeed.
All right, well, before this ends out, give me that con check.
Oh shoot, that's my first roll of the day. Well,
No,
so
it's good.
much for me singing a song today because I had something prepared for my orc uprising. But all right, I'll save it for later.
I'm sorry I didn't give you your solo orc uprising. That is hardcore.
Okay, you said Constitution save?
Yep.
First roll of the day at the very end.
You
I've got
handle
a
it.
strong constitution. Yeah, no, I drink with the orcs. I drink with the pirates. I show off what I did to Cherry and be like, Cherry, look what I did.
I liberated all the people. I'm the Orc War Chief.
Oh, I can totally see that being drunk. I liberated. I'm orc chief. Chain breaker. Chain breaker. Chain.
Awesome. As the party and the excitement starts to die down a bit, Piztog comes to you. And he says, You do this not for yourself, but because you do not want anyone else to suffer as you have. You stop the pain of others because you know what it is like. Is that correct?
Yes. Probably some selfishness into it. Rebel what other people think that slavery is okay or not.
I don't think it's selfish. I think it's nice. I think I'm starting to understand it.
You know, you make a great partner in keeping track of all the things I can't manage. I know you do contracts and you're a free agent, but would you be interested in having a new kind of job? You'll get paid.
But what kind of job?
We'll start small. Be my manager. And you can accept it or not. But your skills to gathering information will come in quite handy when it's time for me to see my family.
Yes. Well, let's... I don't know if I want to be a manager, but
Okay.
I think I want to be your friend.
Okay.
My first friend. I'm excited. This is interesting.
I am honored that you have decided to be my friend.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you for taking me on your journey. I've learned a lot.
And there'll be plenty more journeys to go.